Welcome back to the Mystery Man channel. I am your host, the Mystery Man. Today we're going to talk about a topic that has been in the news for decades. Political correctness. Again, this is another retarded concept. Basically what it is people trying to nerf the world because they don't want to be made fun of. Okay, let me give you a little background. I've been picked on my entire life up until high school. I was bullied and everything. Guess what made the bullying stop for me? Fighting back against my bully. The second I fought back, people stopped. They stopped making fun of me. They stopped picking on me. They stopped doing whatever they were doing. Am I saying bullying is good? No. No, not at all. Okay? But suing somebody because they made you feel inferior is kind of bullshit. Nobody affects you emotionally unless you allow them to. You drive your emotions, nobody else does. And suing somebody because they called you a big jerk is stupid as hell. Now, there's a local judge here in Bellevue. Back when I was in my junior year of high school, me and my friends after prom, we went out to a restaurant here in town afterwards, and we're all eating pizza, we're all having fun, nothing big's going on. Actually, no, it was homecoming, it wasn't prom. But anyways, we're sitting there, we're having fun, okay? This girl walks in who isn't friends with one of the people I was with, walks up to the counter, orders whatever the hell she's ordering, and on the way out, one of the guys that doesn't even know her at all, because he's from another school, okay, because we went to a technical school in the morning and then went to high school at night, okay? He was looking at his buddy sitting across the table from him, shoving a pizza in his mouth, and calls him a fat pig. This girl ridiculously walked across the street to the police station, had the police come over and arrest the girl. She didn't say anything. It was a dude that said it. But anyways, I regress. That whole night blew up. From there on out, it was cops yelling, us yelling. It was a whole nightmare. All over because somebody felt inferior because they were fat. Look, if you're really that self-conscious about being fat, lose the weight. Go out and exercise. Eat right. It's not our fault. Now, do I feel bad about heavyset people? Yeah, they need help. Some of them, a lot of it's mental. A lot of it's emotional. A lot of it is driven off. They're just lazy. They're all different, okay? And it is a psychological thing that they need to seek therapy for if they can't do it themselves. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not insulting heavyset people, okay? My significant other is heavyset, okay? But I do my best to encourage her to lose weight, and so far she has lost weight, okay? In a healthy way, okay? Basically, cut McDonald's out of her. But anyways, back on track. So anyways, we go to court, okay? This girl there's like 15 of us there from the whole party that we were sitting there all eating pizzas. We came as a large group. And we all came to support our friend. 15 of us. When the girl that pressed charges on my friend walks in, it's just her mom, and her dad. Kind of on balance there. But we all stood up when he said, "Who's testifying today?" And we all raised our hand. He asked us to please rise. We all swore, all that stuff. So this girl takes the stand. She looks at the judge and tells her why she's there. I was called a fat pig. The judge starts laughing and says, "Get the hell out of my courtroom." This is before political correctness was a big deal. Okay? That girl is now working at a McDonald's in a drive-thru, and that's her life. She wasn't even really going anywhere. But that's not the point. Okay? Would I have insulted her? No. Did this guy insult her? No. We're hypersensitive people. You're trying to nerf a world that's full of sharp corners. If life was easy, it wouldn't be worth doing. I got picked on my whole life. Did I sue any single one of them? No, actually, I became friends with them a little later in life. Not all of them, but a few of them. A lot of them, moved on to greener pastures. I stuck around in my hometown. Why? Because this is where I feel comfortable. But the point of political correctness is stupid. It's freedom of speech, people. If somebody wants to go out and sling racial slurs everywhere, that's their right. Morally, is it right? No. But as far as the Constitution goes, and the Bill of Rights, we are allowed to say whatever the hell we want, correct? Then why are we being censored because we're saying something that offends somebody? And anymore, that can be anything. Oh, I don't like that green light bulb. It should be purple. Really? You're going to sue me because I want a purple light bulb and not a green one? Did I offend you that bad? Did I interrupt your life schedule because of this? It might make somebody commit suicide. If they're going to commit suicide, they're going to commit suicide no matter what because they're weak and pathetic. I don't feel sorry for anybody who commits suicide. Why? Because they're taking the easy way out. They're not fighting the way through. Oh, well, they had mental issues. Then they should have sought help, or somebody should have made sure they got help. It's not my fault the motherfucker killed himself. I mean, come on now. All because somebody wrote a song and now they're offended by it. And it hurt them. And now they got to go hang themselves in a closet somewhere. The person had mental issues to begin with. It doesn't matter what caused him to commit suicide. The point is he was going to do it anyways. You get shit slung at you all day long. Every day. From every direction. You're not going to dodge it. And blaming musicians, blaming movies, blaming any type of entertainment or social media, such as YouTube. Okay? It's not doing anything but weakening and giving a reason for people to be misguided in bullshit. Now, we can go on forever about political correctness. Now, as you know on my show, I don't sling facts at you, okay? I don't put them right there on the screen. Hey, look at this. No. I'm speaking from common sense within my own frickin' head that nobody seems to have anymore because they're so blinded by being right here all the time. Get out of your goddamn phones and live for once, goddammit. Life is not right here. Okay? And if you keep going on here, somebody's not going to like you. I guarantee you nobody's going to like this. My last video only got 88 or something like that views. Guaranteed it was my first one, and it'll probably grow over time, or it'll just completely bottom out and I won't get any views. But that's not the point here. The point here is I don't give a shit what anybody thinks about me. And like I said in my previous video, the only reason why I cover my face is because I don't want to be harassed on the street because somebody doesn't like what I have to say. And I don't want to get sued in the morning because somebody didn't like what I had to say. It's me protecting myself and my family. Because if you know who I am, you probably know who my family is. Political correctness is stupid. You're weakening everybody. It's giving the upper class a reason to sue the lower class. This is not a matter of you pissed on my bushes, so now I'm going to sue you. When did we become sue happy? So what? Somebody took a piss on your goddamn bushes, hose it off, and move on with your life. Some kid threw a rock through my window, so I'm going to sue his parents. Dumbass. A piece of glass costs like what? 15, 30 bucks? Oh. Are you really that cheap you can't fix it? Or are you that damn lazy to hire somebody to come out and do it? I mean, all you got to do is boop, 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 boop. Hello? Hey, I need a window repaired. How much is this going to cost? Oh, okay. And if it's really that big of a deal, call the cops on the kid. He vandalized your property. You don't need to sue his goddamn parents. They weren't even there. This is shit that goes on every single day in America. Political correctness is not just calling somebody a name. Political correctness is getting you to do what the fuck I tell you to do. Because I'm the government and I can do whatever the hell I want. This is America. The Bill of Rights, the Constitution, and the Declaration of Independence were built to keep the government in check. Why are we not establishing this? They were put in place for us to be able to go at the government and say, that's not what we want. This is you putting political propaganda out telling us how we gotta be. Come the hell on. It's social engineering. In a bad way. Not like Scam School. Scam School is actually fun. Okay? This is social engineering that causes you to be a social and political and retarded robot. Yeah, and I'm purposely saying retarded. You know why? Because I don't give a damn about political correctness. If somebody finds it offensive, that's their problem, not mine. Now, here's one thing. One of my good friends is mentally challenged. One of my family is physically challenged. By no means are they a retard. Yeah, back in the 80s, it meant that somebody had mental issues. This ain't the 80s anymore, people. If I want to say retard, I can say retard if I want to. It's my political right. Per the Bill of Rights, per the Declaration of Independence, per the Constitution. These were put in line to keep the government in check, and they're destroying it all. And as we go through every single one of these videos, I'm going to be enforcing everybody to take up the Bill of Rights, the Declaration of Independence, and the Constitution, put it in the government's face and say, here, read this. This is our law for you, because that's what it is. Political correctness. I can understand why they want to make people not feel inferior. It's basically what this political correctness is doing. It's like the little leagues nowadays, where everybody's a winner, nobody's a loser, everybody gets a trophy. Well, in life, not everybody gets a goddamn trophy. You're engineering these kids and setting them up for failure. They got to learn how to lose and they got to learn how to win. And part of learning how to win is learning how to lose. They're not going to win everything in life. Nobody will. You take a poor kid from the ghetto, okay? Now, he's already in a bad situation, okay? Drugs, crime, drive-by shootings. It happens there. Let's be honest about it, okay? Just because we put these ghettos in the middle of nowhere where nobody can see it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. And even then, they're allowed to leave. So they come into our homes and all this and stuff like that. It happens. It's life. I'm not justifying it, saying it's right or anything, but this is what happens. Okay? And shit, I forgot where I was going with this. But the point is, political correctness is a means to control you. A means to say you're allowed to say this way, but if you say it that way, we're not. No. Now, I can understand being politically correct in front of the child. Okay? Now, when I'm walking on the street and I'm talking to my buddy, and I'm swearing up a storm because I swear, and I see a little kid coming, I'll either shut the hell up or I'll change my wording to be a little more G rated out of respect for that kid and his parents. It's a respect value. Just because a person doesn't have it doesn't mean you have to sue them. Per the Constitution, I'm allowed to say whatever the hell I want to. If I want to get on here and say the N-word a million times, which I don't because I'm not racist, that's me being politically correct. Okay? But we're taking it way too far. Racism is a bad thing, and I explained this in my other video. Okay? Black Lives Matter, ? Look it up. It all makes sense, and it's all for good reasons. But when the government pushes it past a certain point, that's going too far. But still, me going out and, well, anybody going out and screaming a racial slur at anybody, that's their right if they want to. It's just a word. Just like it and the. They're words. Everything I've said on here is a damn word. But that's what they are. They're just words. Words can't hurt you, but sticks and stones will. Whatever happened to that phrase? I don't hear anybody telling their kid that anymore. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but names will, or sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. Teach your kids some real goddamn values. Not sticks and stones, and words too will hurt me. Words are words. It's how you perceive them or want to perceive them that makes them bad or good. I can say I like ice cream and be sued for it because I said I like ice cream. Now, if I said I like cherry opposed to chocolate, I'm getting sued because I like cherry instead of chocolate. That's how stupid this shit's getting. If you don't believe me, look it up for your goddamn self. Nobody looks this shit up anymore. They go by what their famous artist says on TV or the radio or anywhere, social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. Snapchat. Yeah. They do whatever they want. They want you to believe whatever they want. They want you to follow them. And they know that you're a pawn in their game because you're their fan and that you'll do whatever they tell you to do. None of these people have any real political views. They're all just ideas. Wrong at that. Most of them. Think about what you're doing to this country, government. figures of the media. You're enabling stupidity. And as far as political correctness goes, I will exercise my right for political correctness. And my right is for all the news media to shut the hell up because everything they say offends me. I'm the Mystery Man, and thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.